of Good Luck High Five.
Maria, you got lucky last week.
I know.
With Happy New Year. I don't think you're going to hit again.
I think everybody in our Discord who told me it was Rosh Hashanah, so me almost saying Happy New Year would have totally worked last week.
Yeah.
And I just felt pretty lucky, so I thought I'd try it again, and maybe there's another religion that's having their New Year this week.
You're right. And you know what? If you are celebrating the New Year this week, congratulations to you.
Great
you
job.
are the person for whom Maria's greeting is correct. For everyone else, welcome to Good Luck High Five, a podcast that's for you if you play Magic the Gathering, whether or not you are currently celebrating a new year.
I'm one of your hosts, Maria.
I'm another one of your hosts, Megan.
And on today's show, we have so much goodness for you. It's almost impossible. It's an impossible burger of a show. You're going to taste this show and think it's meat. We're just back from MagicCon Atlanta. We literally just got off a plane mere hours ago.
Yes, I still feel like I was in a plane today.
Yeah. You know that feeling when you're on a roller coaster that night, you feel like in the
you
bed,
feel the motion.
you're still on it. That's where we're at. That's
but with
where
the
we're
plane.
at. We're in the plane.
Emotionally.
We're emotionally still in that plane.
I'm still in a plane.
Oh boy, that's rough. Gotta say, that's rough for you.
Have you ever noticed how much more you cry on a plane? Just me? Great. Moving on.
Talking about? Do you mean like when you're watching a movie?
Yes, I'm reading a book. I will cry at the drop of a hat on an airplane. I don't cry super often. Otherwise, at reading or at movies or something, on a plane, absolutely. If it has even a chance of bringing me to tears, I will cry.
It'll happen.
I will cry.
Maybe it's because you just feel more emotionally secure on a plane.
I think that it's the opposite.
You feel emotionally insecure.
I think that a plane feels like this weird liminal space.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you don't know the people who are around you, so you're not like, are they
Wild
judging
that you're
me?
describing that feeling as secure.
I don't know.
I do believe, like, it is the plane. It is about the plane.
That's so funny.
Makes me cry.
Well, I've never thought about it, and I don't know if it's necessarily true, but I'll just have to check myself before I get wrecked myself on my next airplane.
Yeah,
and
just
see if
don't
it's
watch
happening.
anything sad.
Oh boy. Well,
I feel like you tend to watch more action flicks.
Yeah.
On a plane.
I didn't watch action flicks this time around, though. I have to say, I watched Paris is Burning, which is a great drag documentary. If you've never seen it,
and that
from
didn't
the
make
90s.
you cry.
I did cry at the end.
There we go.
Yes, but I would have if I wasn't on a plane either.
Fair enough.
And then I also watched All That We Imagine as Light, that from that Indian filmmaker.
Oh yeah.
Because I'd been wanting to see it.
And that didn't make you cry?
No, that one didn't.
Wow.
But it was still good. It's shot in such a masterful way. You almost think it's a documentary. Like it's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Classic Minnesotan segue. Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. But anyway, yeah. No. You know. We're gonna talk about MagicCon Atlanta. A whole bunch of stuff was announced as far as what's gonna be happening.
So much stuff
in Magic next year.
So much stuff was announced.
It's like incredible the amount of knowledge we now have.
We'll also tell you about the Pro Tour itself.
Yes.
That happened.
That did happen.
A little bit about MagicCon, the MagicCon experience.
What a fabulous time it was.
It really was incredible.
Before we dive into all of that impossible burger goodness, we have a lot of people to thank this week who took us up on our challenge to win a Spider-Man pre-release pack.
Yes.
And became new yearly members.
All right. Thank you so much to new patron DJ.
Yay, DJ.
Thank you to new patron Panahu Girl.
Wait, we have to give DJ a pun.
Oh.
DJ, are you spinning those hot tunes? Because you're making my night feel right.
These jokesters are great. That's what I would say about you.
Nice. Who's next?
Panahu Girl 84.
Panahu Girl 84. I've got a panah for you. Girl. Thanks for becoming a patron. At a year. Congrats and enjoy your box.
Steve Raffle.
Oh, Steve.
Wow, straight up doxing Steve with his last name there.
But
Sorry, Steve.
Steve, you've been a member of our community for a long time.
Yes.
So thank you for editing your membership up. We love you.
Steve, your you're becoming a patron again. I was gonna heave, but then I didn't.
Oh, nice.
You kept me from heaving my guts all over the place.
Love that for Steve. Steve made a lot of our emojis in Discord, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
You have him to thank for that. Thank you to Michael.
Michael.
Are you an angel like that one movie starring John Travolta because you became a patron?
Or just the canonical Michael who is an angel?
Yeah.
Maria's point of reference.
Look,
notably John Travolta.
My religion is not celebrating its New Year this week. The John Travolta religion celebrates it late March.
Oh, I was gonna say John Travolta's birthday.
Oh, that's a great point. Wow, we didn't think of that. That would have been very smart.
February 18th.
I almost said mid-February. It was on the tip of my tongue. That would have been
close.
Spooky. That would have been so spooky.
Michael, you're a whole bicycle's worth of value.
You know that old saying. This thing's a whole bicycle's worth of value.
I'm getting a whole bicycle's worth of value out of this.
Hey, Brent, we want to say thank you to Brent.
Yes.
I hope you're not Brent out of shape by spending money to become our patron.
RPG Luminary.
Yay.
Thank you to RPG Luminary.
Increased your pledge. We just thanked you recently. And I can't remember what pun we made for you there, but...
Wow, it's warm because you're like a luminary coat.
Okay.
That protects us from the elements.
Oh God, I'm gonna take that one as a win and move on. Carlos, thank you to Carlos, new member. Carlos.
I never feel at a car loss with you because you're a great patron.
You're like the best car I could have ever imagined. Hey, Carlos, you car. I don't feel car lost because now you're a patron.
Wow, you basically stole mine.
Wow, that was tough, but I got there.
Thank you to Alan.
Yay, Alan! Alan's a $5 member, so Alan did not take home a Spider-Man package, but you took home our hearts, Alan, so thank you.
Yep, you make us feel connected like Land Networks.
Hey, Alan, if you were a paint color from Ethan Allen, I'd put you on my walls.
Disturbing.
And that's a threat.
Thank you to Megan. Oh man, you make me want to begin again.
I've been begging you to be a patron for years.
Wow.
Here you are.
Way better.
Was it? Not sure.
Jason,
a yearly patron at $10 a month. Thank you, Jason.
Wow, you're as bright as Jess' sun.
Wow. Hey, Jason, even if you were a killer in a serial killer movie franchise, I wouldn't be mad if you got me with a frying pan. It's the other way around in the first movie, but you get it. You get the idea.
And finally, Tom. Thank you so much to Tom.
Tom.
You're the bomb. Yeah.
the Tom. You're the Tom. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much for joining. Also, $10 a month at yearly membership. Thank you so much to all of our new patrons. You will be mailing out your Spider-Man boxes in the next couple of weeks here. We super appreciate it. If you want to become a new patron, get yourself one of these glorious, in quotation marks, puns. You can do so by becoming a patron at patreon.com/GLHF Magic.
Before we talk about everything announced at MagicCon,
yeah,
I wanted to say one thing about MagicCon.
Ooh, all right, I'm here for it.
Which I think is notable.
Let's go.
Here we go. So, I mean, we are all probably, unfortunately, especially if you're American, aware of the fact that last week our president and RFK Jr. made some claims about Tylenol, women taking Tylenol during pregnancy causing autism.
God!
It's an embarrassment. Look, we're
embarrassed.
There's not even words to describe like how we feel about this. That's how down and dark and bad and embarrassed we are about it. But I will say,
yeah,
Right? One of the earliest tweets that someone tweeted about that, someone made the joke, was like taking 10 Tylenol a night, like taking 10 Tylenol a day while pregnant in the hopes that my son becomes the next Magic the Gathering, like greatest player of all time or whatever.
Yeah.
And the way that Magic players embraced that,
I love it,
is amazing.
Yes.
And I think here's what I have to say about it.
Go.
Which is, it is the power of having a community that you love and that you feel secure in that allows you to do that. Magic players were like, yeah,
you know what?
We are going to,
yes,
we will make fun of this thing because we are happy where we are.
We like who we are.
We like who we are. We are in an environment that helps us like who we are.
It's just
that makes us feel great about who we are.
It's like the airplane where you can cry. You know what I mean? And Magic is where we can be like, you know what? Autism is not something to be cured. It is a neurodivergence to be celebrated. That's what I say.
I'm just saying that's the importance of community, right? Like you can be like, how important is Magic community? It's that important. It is so important that it can empower like literally like huge numbers of people to say, my government is trying to say that there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
And I can laugh at it instead of
because
being
we have the power
downtrodden by
of being together and celebrating each other and our strengths. And
that's me.
Yeah. And so
that's my 2 cents about MagicCon and Magic community.
Yes.
And about community in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go build yourself a ding dang community.
We are so thankful for everyone who came up and said hi during our meet and greet at the MagicCon. I want to shout out anybody who came over to Dragon Shield booth and said hello to us, played a Commander game with Judge Rob and Judge Eric. Shout out to them and Judge Andy, who were there, as well as Devin on behalf of Commander Arcade, representing us out on the floor while Megan and I were back in the Pro Tour area for most of the event, sequestered, doing our jobs.
Yes.
So that was, I'm just so thankful for all of them being, the street team out on the mad streets of the Atlanta Convention Center, repping Commander Arcade. That was awesome. So thank you if you also said hi to them, got a sticker from them, scanned their badge for a Moxfield, their QR code for a Moxfield badge, any of that stuff. All great. I was on my own airplane of tears when someone came up and said hi to us. It was just like so emotional as a woman. And I'm just like, yes, there was a women in Magic area. And she's like, later I'm going to this, Black people in Magic panel or whatever. And I was just like, yes, like we are doing it.
Yeah.
This is just such a different feeling than we had when we started playing 12 years ago that it just made me super happy to see that kind of stuff.
Maria, it was 13 years ago.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
So this October is what, going to be 14? Is
no,
that what
this October is 13.
This October is 13 years. Yeah. Okay. Oh, spooky. That's also when our episode 666 is going to hit. On the week of Halloween, by the way.
Get spooked.
We have something spooky planned, everyone. Yeah. So make sure you tune in that week because it's going to be cool. I got some sweet dice out on the convention center floor.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I was like, I got to show my
dice hound.
I got to show my dice off. Aren't they cool? They look like little gems.
They are very pretty.
From Misty Mountain Gaming, shout out. Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? I now have a few sets from them, and I can't stop myself.
These ones are so sharp.
They look like they are cut gems. I don't know.
They're really gorgeous.
Really pretty. It was very cool. There was like more than 16,000 people who showed up for the con.
Wow.
Which is wild. It didn't sell out, but I hear it was pretty close to selling out. And it was just a wonderful celebration. All the cool different areas they had there. There's like a Spider-Man area. There was a Furby area for a secret lair.
Yes, there was.
No matter how you feel about that was there happening.
No matter how you feel about it.
Yeah. About 1 billion secret lairs were announced.
Yes.
Speaking of Furby, including a Dwight Schrute secret lair.
Which
I gotta ask how you feel about it. Because, okay, they have Furby. They announced PlayStation. A bunch of PlayStation drops.
Yeah.
And I remember back in the day we were like, what is our line of like when we're like, this is over the line? And I said it was when there's a Family Guy secret lair.
Maria, we're so close.
And I feel like we are just.
I feel like The Office is immediately next door to.
Right on the line.
Is immediately next door to Family Guy.
Yeah. Well, it's not even The Office. It's only Dwight.
Yeah.
At least this one. Maybe Angela's coming up next. Who can say? But That's the one that I kind of feel is like very emblematic of people being like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know?
I will say, look. It's not my thing.
Yeah,
It is so far past my thing that I am having a hard time seeing it. That's how far away.
Because it's just in the distance.
From me, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm happy that there are other people who will like it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that anytime it's so strange.
I just don't, need that one. Period.
No, I'm not going to get up here and be like, oh man, Magic's being ruined because they made a Dwight Schrute secret lair.
Magic's not being ruined.
It's just like giving some weirdo who loves Dwight something cool to put in their commander deck, and I could care less.
I don't.
How it happened is beyond me, but
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
But okay.
Who can say?
Who can say?
Personally, I find it very fun that they have a space like Secret Lair to do kind of wacky stuff that's on the fringes, and that they can play around
wacky, Maria?
In that sandbox.
How wacky.
How wacky. Well, I said Family Guy's a line, and I feel like that's good. It's coming down the pike for sure. It's coming. They did SpongeBob, so that was basically it. But you know what? I'm gonna have to reckon with that when it happens.
Yeah.
So okay. My body is prepared. Is it? Is it though?
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, people will make proxies of anything, right?
That's true.
And they will put it in their decks, and it will look however they want it to look. And that's kind of how I feel about this. Like, if somebody loved Dwight enough, they would make,
Yes, they would get someone to make them an altar.
Yes. And so to me, it just feels like it's an altar of a card. And the fact that it's officially sanctioned, I don't really care.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? That's reasonable. You are correct, and that is a deeply reasonable take.
I don't know.
I like that. I think that is a really nice framing of it.
So... Anyway, like, people make some way more problematic proxies, I will say,
true.
than Dwight Schrute with a stapler and Jell-O.
That is deeply true.
So, all right, that's my pin. But I gotta say, I do like the Furby drop.
I mean,
what can I say? So yeah, that was all announced at the con, and then of course everything that's coming up, or mostly everything, in 2026.
Yes. All right.
So
Shall we
dive into it? We want to thank the sponsors of Good Luck High Five, starting with Card Kingdom.
Thank you so much. CardKingdom.com/GLHF, the place to go for all of your magical needs.
Absolutely. We love Card Kingdom. They'll ship your order to you in one package. It'll show up at your door all neat and tidy and ready for you to enjoy. Like a pretty little cake that's magic cards instead. Is it magic cards or is it cake? With Card Kingdom, it can be both. Figuratively.
Don't go to their website and try to order cake.
Don't eat a magic card for the love of God.
Don't eat a magic card.
Yeah, check them out. They're a wonderful sponsor of the show. They've been one for many years. You can
sell them your cards.
Sell them, turn them into other cards.
In order to get new cards.
Get store credit, get a bonus for selling them at store credit. All of that good stuff can be found at cardkingdom.com/GLHF. We also want to say thank you to Dragon Shield.
Thank you to Dragon Shield, and congratulations on their new sponsorship with Wizards of the Coast, their new partnership with Wizards of the Coast, because now they have some stunning magic art that you can get on beautiful Dragon Shield sleeves.
Yes, so they announced at the con that they can now officially license official magic artwork to be on their sleeves, which is huge for them. We're so proud of them. And they've got beautiful dual land sleeves.
Oh, it's so good. And the Ur-Dragon.
The Ur-Dragon. They're gorgeous.
Yes.
Go check them out if you haven't seen this stuff already. They're just stunning. Their line was very long at the con for people to get these sleeves. So we're so excited that they got this new partnership. They're going to be officially able to sell magic art sleeves in the future. So it's just like another great reason to make Dragon Shield the sleeves that are what you purchase and use for your deck.
Yep. Make sure you use our link down in the show notes and use code GLHF at checkout for 5% off your order.
Ding.
All right. First up in January 23rd, Lorwyn Eclipsed.
Yes!
So excited. Classic Magic plane.
Oh, I'm so...
Iconic Magic plane.
It's iconic. It was before our time that Lorwyn first happened.
Yes.
But I remember playing a little bit of it, like getting an old box and playing a little bit of it, which was excellent. It's where my favorite card in the world, Slippery Boggle, comes from. How could I not be excited?
Yeah.
It's where Changeling comes from as a creature type, and I think... Changeling is amazing.
Yeah. It's where the original 5 planeswalkers were introduced.
Yes, that's very true.
Was in Lorwyn.
Yeah. So we're kicking off the year with Lorwyn Eclipsed. I think everybody universally very excited about this.
I think if there is one thing that people are like, yes.
Yeah, it's this.
It is Lorwyn Eclipsed.
Yeah, 100%. They showed off quite a lot of what's going on in Lorwyn Eclipsed. For your information, they also they showed off. They're going to do theme decks for this set again. They're releasing 2 theme decks, which is cool. Those are 60 card standard decks that you can modify if you so choose. One is Angels themed, one is Pirates themed. There's a new product being released with this drop with this set, which is called Draft Night. And what it is a little box that has enough packs in it for a pick-do draft for 4 players.
Wow.
And then a collector booster that can be the prize if you want.
Cute.
Isn't that so cute?
That is cute.
Love that. They showed off some of the cards from the set, kind of the hallmark card. We are getting one with each set now. This is like the headliner card for this set is very powerful. Bitter Bloom Bearer, which is a callback to Bitter Blossom, of course. This is going to be serialized. The art is incredible by Rebecca Gay. Just stunning. But this time it's a creature instead of an enchantment. Black for a fairy rogue, 1/1, flash flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose a life and you make a 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying.
It's a classic.
So the Bitter Blossom effect now on a creature. Welcome to Standard. I'm excited for it. Let's make a Faeries deck. That's what I have to say.
Well, you know that there's at least one player out there who's going to be interested in it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we do have some good Faeries running around in Standard right now. So I was like, Megan, are you excited? And she's like, dies removal.
That's true. Maria was like, how do you feel about Bitter Blossom in Standard? It's a Bitter Blossom on a stick. It dies to, dies to cut down, baby.
Yeah, not interested, dies to cut down. Something stunning they showed off as well was borderless reversible shocklands.
Yeah, these are stunning.
You see these, everybody.
They are reversible because they have Lorwyn on one side and Shadowmoor on the other.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. They're glorious. I don't know how much these are going to end up going for, but like get them in my hot little hands. They're incredible. Really, really excited to see that. They showed off this special border for this set called Fable Frame cards. There's this creature, Mutable Explorer, which is a shapeshifter, and he's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. 2 and a green, little guy. He's a 1/1 changeling. When this creature enters, create a tapped Mutavault token.
Yeah, Mutavault tokens are things that can happen in this set. You can make a Mutavault land, essentially, that taps are colorless, or you can pay to animate it into a 2/2 creature. So that's going to be a cool mechanic to play around here with Lorwyn Eclipsed.
We also know that there's going to be Evoke. We saw one of the really cool new Evoke creatures coming in this set called Emptiness.
I think this is a really cool card name.
It's 4 hybrid white black for a 3/5 creature elemental incarnation. When this creature enters, if white was spent to cast it, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. When this creature enters, if black was spent to cast it, put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 target creature, and it has Evoke for hybrid white black.
Incredible.
So you could cast it as a 3/5 for 6 mana and get both effects, or you could evoke it for either white or black and get one of those other two effects.
Wait, what do you mean both effects? You can get one of the two, right?
No. If you spent 6 mana,
you're right.
And you spent the full
mana.
6,
oh, you're right.
And you spent at least white
think about
and
that.
black.
You're right.
You get them both.
Whoa, this card's really good. And Evoke, obviously, we love it.
Yeah.
They showed off another card, which is what do you want to call it? It transforms, it flips over, which is kind of cool. Ashling Rekindled, it's a 1/3 for 1 and a red. Legendary Elemental Sorcerer at rare. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Ashling Rekindled, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And then at the beginning of your first main phase, you can pay blue to flip it. It transforms into Ashling Rhymebound, still a 1/3. And then whenever this creature transforms into that Rhymebound creature at the beginning of your first main phase, add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast spells with mana value 4 or greater. And then once again, at the beginning of your first main phase, you can pay red and flip it back. So you can keep doing that for value on creatures in this set.
Sweet.
Which I think is really, it is an awesome ability to play around with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
We also know there's going to be 2 commander decks.
Yes.
There's Blight Curse, which is black, red, green, and Dance of the Elements, which is Wooburg, baby.
Let's go. Excited to have precons back. We missed them this time around with Spooderman. So happy to see them with Lorwyn coming back. So my hype level's midnight for Lorwyn for sure.
I think that's true for a lot of people. It just goes to show Magic players do also want classic Magic playing.
Yes, they sure do. And you know what?
They say classic Magic playing, please.
Online, which is where a lot of the Magic disc horse happens.
Yeah.
Is a very vocal percentage of players who are really upset about Universes Beyond being such a large chunk of Magic. But Magic confirmed this weekend that it is currently the biggest and most financially successful it has ever been in its history. So you have to imagine there's a lot more people out there who are just happy that these things exist and are coming into our hobby through them. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be excited about Universes Beyond by any means, but it's just a reality that this is attracting a lot of people to the game, at least to buy the game. You know, speaking of Universes Beyond, there's more Universes Beyond next year than Universes Within. Yeah. Which
I will say.
Wish it was the other way around.
Don't love that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish it was flipped.
Yeah, I wish it was flipped as well.
Maybe we'll get back to it. They did say in 2027. Next year there's 7 sets coming out, which is
absolutely unhinged.
A lot. If you think spoiler season is crazy right now, just wait until next year, buckos. 7 sets. They did say in 2027 it's going to go back to 6. So
thank goodness.
Maybe we'll get 3 and 3. Who's to say? But
yeah, I wonder what happened in 2026.
I don't know.
Were they just like, we'll try it? Did they sign a contract for Universes Beyond and then they were like, oh no, we got to do this.
Too many.
Whoops.
Not sure. Yeah. But speaking of Universes Beyond, the second set of the year is a Universes Beyond set. They're going to unveil it at New York Comic Con, which is coming up on October 10th this year. And they say it's going to be on Arena and it's going to be on tabletop. And they don't want to announce what it is yet. But all of the internet seems to have figured it out.
They all think it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by having put together essentially a conspiracy theorists board worth of connections between the panelists who are announcing the set for the year.
Love that. As we would say, Tylenol coded, and I give it 2 thumbs up.
It's do you know what? I have guessed that we would have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret Lair, or not Secret Lair, Universes Beyond so many times. Mostly as a bit, and I love that it's going to have paid off.
I know, it's very exciting.
I really hope that it's true because I have said it, I think, definitely twice and maybe as many as 3 times on this podcast. I have claimed that there will be, that I think that there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universes Beyond coming.
After that, we're getting another Universes Within set. This is Secrets of Strixhaven, which we already knew that was coming up. This is coming out in April of next year. And it's basically going to, they say, follow a few new students who are coming into the Strixhaven universe.
Yes, and also it's going to look beyond the campus of Strixhaven.
Oh, nice. Into the dorms?
No, that's also on campus.
Oh, yeah, duh. Into the disgusting apartments they live in?
Yeah, exactly. Into the off-campus apartments. In fact, the set name is Strixhaven Off-Campus Apartments.
run by friggin' slumlords. That's where I lived in college. Those buildings should have been condemned.
Oh gosh, there's so many. There's Strixhaven Greek Life is going to be the other Strixhaven set that they have.
That's the next expansion.
Yeah.
People pledging and hazing and all these sorts of things.
Look, there's a plane beyond just the school, right? The school is Strixhaven. The plane itself is Arcavios.
Arcavios, yes, correct. That is right.
And there's going to be a full young adult novel.
I know.
That will go with it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's coming up, like we said, in April of next year. Guess what's coming up after that? June 2026, Magic the Gathering Marvel Superheroes.
Wow.
So if you thought we were done with Marvel.
All of them.
Nope.
I love how it's just superheroes.
Well, you know what they wanted
them all
to call it Avengers, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they couldn't for probably whatever reason. That's my guess.
Oh.
Because, right?
Yeah, you're probably right.
This is a big set. This is probably the one that they meant to do.
Yes.
Like Spider-Man's the one that they kind of fell into the hole and did. And this one's they're like planning and it's going to be right. That's my guess anyway.
We fell into a hole and there's a set.
we tripped and Spider-Man happened. So Marvel Superheroes next June. This is going to coincide with the MagicCon that's happening in Amsterdam next year. Very cool stuff. We also know that there's going to be a pro tour at Amsterdam. And guess what? If you haven't heard this, the top 8 of said pro tour is going to be draft.
Oh my God.
If you're not excited right now, get excited!
That is... Legitimately, if you were to ask me, Megan, what is something that you think organized play would never do?
Yes,
I would have put top 8 draft on the list.
Yes, so would I.
I would have just put it on up there.
The number of times we're in chat at a show and people are complaining and asking when the constructed rounds happen. I can't even tell you, even though the greatest Magic happens
played
during the draft
limited rounds.
Absolutely. 100%. It's so skill testing. You have to be so good and you have to be consistent that the fact we're getting a top 8 draft, I'm just over the moon.
Amazing. It's also wild to me because it's going to go limited rounds modern.
Yes.
Limited rounds modern, top 8 draft.
Yeah.
Love it.
If this doesn't prove it to you,
love it.
I have day 2 different standard Grand Prix in my day and 0 limited ones. And I played way more limited ones.
Yes.
So what does that tell you, everybody?
That's legit.
So I am so excited for that. After that
is Magic the Gathering The Hobbit.
In August of 2006. They're making a whole Hobbit set.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can do it, but I'm not, it's been a long time since I read The Hobbit, to be honest with you.
Hey, if Peter Jackson can make 3 movies out of it, what can't be done?
I would argue, did he make 3 movies?
Maria,
that's my question for you.
Of everything that you can say, I think that you have to say he did make 3 movies.
Technically.
Yeah.
Did he put one movie's worth of content into 3 movies? That's my other question.
I think look, we can say it here on this podcast. This is a place where we can admit that what Peter Jackson did to The Hobbit was a crime.
Yeah, it was. It sure was.
The Hobbit is amazing, not least of all because J.R.R. Tolkien, who writes 1 billion words to say anything, managed to write this slim little book that was an incredible adventure story.
Yes. And it was like nice, concise.
It is what Lord of the Rings is not.
Yeah, very true.
You can like them both, right?
Yeah.
But you have to admit that there is something about The Hobbit that is like, it captures the magic of a short adventure in the way that Lord of the Rings spends hundreds of thousands of more words doing.
Also a crime, of course, was the fact that this was filmed in 48 frames a second, which is twice the normal movie amount, which he was trying to think makes it more realistic, makes it more like life. Because it's getting more frames per second.
What it did is make it more like a nightmare.
It looked like a weird video of hell. That's what it looked like. I hated it. I saw it in the theaters. I don't remember which movie this was, but the one where they go down the river in the barrels, I was like,
oh yeah.
Ugh. just awful.
Oh gosh, it should have been. I mean, it should have just all been the first movie.
Yes.
That should have been the first movie. Barrels was probably second movie.
I don't remember.
Timing wise.
All I know is that I identify as Bilbo.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Who do you think you are in Hobbit / Lord of the Rings?
Smeagol.
Before corruption or post corruption?
I think like before, but the potential is there.
The potential. Any day now, if you give Megan a shiny thing, watch out. In October of 2026, we get Reality Fracture. This set, Mark Rosetter's set, is the culmination of a storyline, and that's going to have a big, big bad and a big fantastic ending.
It is specifically the culmination of the storyline revolving around Jace and Lute.
Yes.
Who has the map of the multiverse in his head. I assume they're just going to go ahead and retcon and replace him with Fleam.
Yes. We can only assume.
We can only assume that they will simply replace him with Fleam.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Legit. Who would be mad if they just replace him with Fleam?
No,
Raise your hand.
I truly think that there is no one who would be mad if they were just like, actually Lute was Fleam the whole time.
They're like, we're just going to pretend.
We're just going to pretend. We are going to say from now on, we're going to be like, we're going to go back and write in all of the stories. Fleam. It was Fleam. It was Fleam. It was Fleam the whole time.
Oh, okay. Don't be cowards, Magic. Think about it.
Just
the people would love
retcon.
it.
FleamCon.
FleamCon this situation.
Yeah.
I would go to FleamCon.
I was going to say FleamCon Atlanta. All right.
Oh, God. And here's the one. This is really what we're most excited for.
Yes.
In November of next year, drum roll please, Magic the Gathering, Star Trek!
This comes in November 2026. You can imagine, Maria and I have said on this show multiple times that this would be our dream Universes Beyond set.
Yes.
To the point where we got to work on it.
We sure did.
We were on the creative text team doing card names and flavor texts, and it was over a year ago. We have had to keep
we could not talk about
traps shut.
It was the hardest secret I've ever had to keep, and I have been in the CIA
1 year.
One full human year.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm so excited when we found out about this and were offered the job doing creative text on it. It was simply a dream come true.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, our favorite game with our favorite fandom. You got chocolate in my peanut butter. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm so excited. They say on here they're like characters, stories, ships from the entire franchise.
Yes. Don't worry, your favorite thing will be there. So if you're like,
is my thing in there? The whole franchise.
The whole thing is there from, TOS all the way up through Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds is in there. I'm just so excited. They showed off some of the art. I cannot wait to see these cards, see what card names and flavor text that you and I wrote end up in it.
Yeah.
We worked on a team with Graham Stark and Kathleen DeVere from Loading Ready Run, and also Anna Margaret, who you might know online. It was a great team all working together.
And Peter.
Oh, yes, and Peter. Oh, my gosh, how can I forget Peter? He was the best of us, quite honestly.
Yes. Quite good.
All of us, huge Trek fans with so much care and love put into this set. I really hope you all enjoy it, and I just cannot wait until it hits shelves because... Yeah. I don't know. I'm just so happy. It's just my dream.
I'm really happy.
Somebody online asked this question. They said, I'm not a Trek person. I have friends who are, but they said this doesn't make sense to me because in Star Trek, everything is science-based and it can be explained as science, and magic is about magic. How do you make it work?
It's just a magic set about science.
There you go. There you go. It's not like they have,
question answered, buddy.
Magical powers or whatever.
It's just like Innistrad is a plane of vampires and werewolves. Not every plane of magic has vampires and werewolves.
Right, exactly.
Each plane of magic is unique unto itself, has its own things. So I feel like it's not at all out of character for Magic to have a set that does not rely on something that other set in Magic relies on.
Yeah.
In this instance, magic.
It felt very Magic when we were working on it. I can say that.
And it also felt very Trek.
Yes. It felt like it honored both of these fandoms very well. Yeah. And that it just seemed to work very well through the framework that Magic has to introduce Star Trek into it. It just blended seamlessly in my opinion. So Oh my God, I'm so excited, y'all. So just wait, because we're going to be really annoying about it starting right now, apparently.
Starting immediately.
So I tweeted this out and somebody responded and they're like, what is this, X-Files erasure? That's what they said to me. And
That's
I'm like,
true.
You know what? Fair point.
Wow.
Fair point. There's like part of me that has absolutely
it's like we
no
didn't spend 12
doubt.
years being an X-Files podcast.
Yeah. I feel X-Files is going to happen in some, like, it feels like a secret lair to me, quite honestly.
Yeah.
More than a set.
I
but,
agree.
Never say never, you know.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
I'm just thinking about the X-Files and how much I like it.
Who do you want as your commander from an X-Files
Scully.
set? Oh yeah, definitely Scully commander deck for sure.
Absolutely.
If you play a Mulder commander deck, your deck is really pretty, but it's also dumb. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So that's the next one, everyone. So don't worry. We know that's coming next. No, but we're very excited for 2026. All of this stuff is very cool. It is a lot of stuff like packed into 1 year.
Yeah.
It's going to seem like we have one spoiler season on top of another.
I do worry that it's going to be a little
It's going to be breakneck. It's going to be breakneck.
Yes. Breakneck is a great word for it.
It felt that way this year. Remember we were like talking about Spider-Man while we were in Tarkir or whatever, you know?
Yes.
And so I feel like that's going to just be amplified next year.
Yeah.
But the fact for me is like I'm so excited for some of these sets. I'm just like that's overshadowing that worry for me.
Yeah,
like Lorwyn and Trek for me are going to be the huge ones. So kind of bookending the year is where I'm mostly putting my excitement.
And the middle of the sandwich is the part that you're fine with.
Yeah,
just like normal sandwiches.
That's fine. I guess the Hobbit will be cute. You know,
that's true.
Reality Fracture will probably be cool.
Yeah,
I'm not super jazzed about superheroes. On Strixhaven, I'm kind of like, eh.
Do you know what? If there is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I will be stoked about that.
Were you a TMNT child?
No, but I want to be right.
Oh, you want to be right. Yeah.
I think I'll have enough fun having correctly predicted that it'll make up for it.
How do you feel about any of these sets? What are you most excited for? Let us know in the Discord if you're a patron or under this YouTube video in the comments. We would love to hear from you.
Maria, the Pro Tour also happened.
I know. I can't believe it. We already told you about basically everything that happened in the entire world, and there's still more that we didn't tell you about.
Yeah.
The Pro Tour happened this past weekend. Thank you for tuning in. If you caught any part of it, there was Edge of Eternity's draft, which was sweet. The games were really, really excellent and showed off some super exciting and fun plays. And Modern was the constructed format. We haven't seen Modern since this time last year.
And as someone at the Pro Tour said, it's a very fun Modern to watch, though not necessarily a fun Modern to play.
I would agree with that. Yeah, 100%. Our top 8, in a nice departure from where we were last Pro Tour with Standard, featured 7 different archetypes instead of 2.
We had some nice combo representation with 2 Tameshi Belcher decks.
Oh, get belched.
Which is it's a very cool deck. We talked about last time how we didn't know what it did.
Now we do.
Now we do. It activates Goblin Char Belcher and it hits your opponent for lethal. Because there are no lands in it.
Yes.
It gets around not having lands by having like the double face lands that are a spell on their front side.
And that's going to be relevant when we tell you about the finals here in a second.
Yes.
There was Control, which Megan will be very happy about.
Modern Control is not...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I was watching it and I was like, why don't I feel anything?
Oh my God.
I know,
They
Maria.
were playing Narset and 3 Fairy.
I know.
I'm worried.
Maria,
I'm
what's
worried right
wrong?
now. I'm worried. What do you want to, what were you, did anything make you feel?
I want to read the full book about Amulet Titan.
God dang it. That's what I was worried about, everyone.
You know, the team that played Amulet Titan printed and bound Dominic Harvey's guide to it, and it makes a full book.
That's what you need to read if you want to play Amulet Titan these days. It's a very, very difficult deck to play.
I guess I will say what it speaks to is that I am a control player in other formats, but in Modern, I have always been a combo player.
That is true.
Because it is a place where combo can actually thrive.
Because you played Titan Shift in the day?
I've played Scape Shift and Titan Shift. I played Jeskai Ascendancy for a while.
Yep, that's true.
Back when that was legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember those days. Yeah, man.
I do remember those days.
So very exciting top 8 if you want to go check it out. Almost every game went to 5 matches, which was pretty cool.
Is It Prowess?
Is It Prowess?
Everyone
very
was like,
fast.
thought it was dead, but one person proved that it was not.
Did really well with it.
An Amulet Titan player made it into the top 8. There was some Esper Gorios.
Goryo's Vengeance.
Yep, some Azorius Blink.
Azorius Blink, yep, that's another great one to mention.
Yeah.
But we mostly want to call out the finals match, which go and watch it if you didn't, because the ending is so incredibly unique. So the person who won the whole tournament is, spoiler alert, so fast forward if you don't want to hear this, but the person who won it all is Michael D. Benedetto Plummer, who is an online grinder, RC grinder, etc., playing Tameshi Belcher, like Megan said. And because you don't have any quote-unquote normal lands in your deck, they all are spell lands, so one spell on one side, land on the other.
But many of them are spells that you're never going to cast.
You would never want to cast it. It's a stupid 1/4 on the other side.
Yes,
useless.
a Hydroelectric Pummeler or something like that, which is a 1/4, but a land on the other side.
Yeah, it's embarrassing if you cast them, quite honestly. They've never been cast, is what I would say. They've only ever been cast as their land side.
There is one of them that we will talk about in a moment. The card Suppression Ray.
Yes.
It is 3 and then hybrid white, blue. And it's a sorcery, and it's like, tap all of your opponent's creatures.
It's never been cast.
And you can pay an energy to stun them.
It's never been cast.
I don't think that even when it was in the draft format, did anyone cast that card.
Nobody ever did.
That's how bad it is.
Nobody did.
You wouldn't put it in your deck in a draft deck.
It's never been done.
But they have it in there.
Until this weekend. So they're in game 3.
Yeah. Things are looking rough for Michael.
Yes.
Even he won the first 2 games.
He did.
He managed to combo.
He did. And the opponent is on Azorius control.
Yeah.
They have Narset in play. They have 3 Fairy in play.
Yes.
Now that's pretty bad.
That Teferi says that your opponent cannot cast spells at instant speed.
Yep.
They can only cast them when they would cast a sorcery, so Michael is confined to sorcery speed. And the Narset says that if an opponent would draw a card other than their first card each turn, they don't draw.
They just don't.
They don't get to draw it.
So Michael had a Tamiyo in play and had ticked it all the way up to 6, I want to say. And the Tamiyo's ultimate is the ability to essentially draw a ton of cards, okay? But he can't do that because of the Narset on the table. And these decks don't run creatures,
This
right?
is Tamiyo Seasoned Scholar, which is the other side of Tamiyo Inquisitive Student. It's -7, says draw cards equal to half the number of cards in your library, rounded up.
Yeah.
You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size.
That's right. So the opponent does run Kahira the Orphan Guard as their companion in the deck. So ended up playing that as a way to put some pressure.
Had a 3/2
on Michael. So Michael's like, what can I do? I have nothing. I have no creatures in this deck. I can't pressure Narset, who was on 1. Casts the creature side of one of these lands as a 1/4. Okay, so that's on the table. Takes the other side of the land, which is Suppression Ray, to tap down the Orphan Guard.
Pays 5 full mana.
Sorcery speed mana to tap down the 3/2. Uses the 1/4 that they cast turns earlier to kill the Narset, ultimate Tamiyo, and draw 16 cards.
Incredible.
It was beautiful.
Amazing.
It was like, this is not in any way, shape, or form how this deck is supposed to win the game.
No.
And maybe, quite frankly, it literally never has.
But I will say, I think that one thing that you could say about Michael's play the whole week and every time that he was in the feature match is that he found lines to win.
Yes, he did.
He did not navigate the deck necessarily with this idea of it needs to function this way.
Yeah.
He navigated with the idea of it needs to win the game.
Yes.
And he found that way.
Absolutely.
In a way that I thought was very striking and made me be like, yeah, that person should win the Pro Tour.
100%. Being creative with the way that your deck functions, not being married to exactly what it's quote unquote supposed to do, thinking outside the box. That's what a great Magic player does. And that's what Michael did. So congratulations to him. Won the Pro Tour. We have all of our spots locked up now for the World Championship, which is going to be happening this December in Bellevue. It's not part of a MagicCon or anything. It's a standalone tournament, but it's going to be a very big World Championship field.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be an exciting tournament to watch first weekend in December. And yeah, overall, very exciting Modern tournament. The top 8 nobody was really a quote unquote household recognizable name.
Yeah.
Everybody in the top 8, it was their first Paper Pro Tour top 8.
Yeah.
A few
Incredible.
of them had online top 8s, which are also difficult, of course, to get. But yeah, so it was a bunch of people who were pretty new to getting that top 8 feeling. And so that was a cool story as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, friends, that's this episode of Good Luck High Five. What an exciting one it was.
Wow.
We predicted the future.
Happy John Travolta Day to you.
Absolutely.
In February.
February 18th, my personal relationship. Can you imagine? Not really. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us. 2026 is going to be hashtag a lot, but I'm hashtag excited for it. Hashtag. Hashtag.
Yeah.
You know, but we're going to be here for you for all of it and like break it down for you, kind of give you our opinions and thoughts on everything that comes out. Whether you like it or not, that's what we'll be doing next year. And there's some very, very exciting stuff.
We hope that you like it because we like having you as listeners.
We do.
Just want to clear that one up.
Yeah.
Like it or not, but hopefully like it. We're hoping like it.
Hopefully like it.
Like it is what we're going for.
That's what we're going for indeed. This
like
is the sound of me shaking my new dice.
For.
Listen to this ASMR. Yeah. I'm going to roll these bad boys. Ooh, I got a 50. Not half bad.
I think that is about half bad on this die. It's
probably exactly half bad, quite honestly. Thank you to Card Kingdom and to Dragon Shield for being incredible sponsors of this show. Thank you to all of our new patrons who won our beautiful Spider-Man pre-release prize.
Yes.
Can't wait to do some more of those in the future. If you missed out on this one, don't worry. We'll have your back coming up soon. And for anybody else who wants to get in on that pun action, become a new patron or increase your pledge by any dollar amount, and you will get a sweet pun shout out on the show over at patreon.com/GLHF Magic. We've got a new Commander Arcade coming out this Friday, y'all. You're going to want to see it. It's another episode of the Loading Ready Run. Our brothers from a Canadian mother. So check that out over at youtube.com/@Commander Arcade. At GLHF Commander is what I mean. I'm tired.
Same.